The Shadow the Hedgehog manga came out in Koro recently to a pretty big controversy. Not because of the manga's quality, of course, but brain-dead, mouth-breather Sonic fans uploading entire pages to the internet, and here's my take on it. And I want to start this video with a huge disclaimer. I will not be showing any scans of the Shadow manga. I respect the creators in Koro and all those people, and I will not be sharing it, just out of respect, and I don't want to get my channel terminated. And the second disclaimer is this is not a moral high horse anti-piracy video. Please listen to what I have to say and make your own judgments from there. A lot of Sonic fans have been learning a pretty valuable lesson over the last few days, and as a person that's kind of like experienced with Koro and leaks in general on that side, it's been really both fascinating, infuriating, and funny to watch all at the same time. You know, like watching like pages getting banned is hilarious because, you know, you have these jackasses who are posting entire pages online and they somehow think that's okay. And I understand that a lot of Sonic fans don't really mess with other media, like it's just Sonic, and that's okay, but you really need to like learn that stuff like this is not a joke. Japan takes leaks like this fucking seriously, and I am not exaggerating either. Like, they take it so seriously. Like, on like the Beyblade side, we have seen so many people, so many creators just get sapped down immediately for like talking about the manga online. It's crazy. And I already know that a lot of people are going to be comparing this to JJK or Chainsaw Man, and those are terrible too, with the leaks that happen in that community and how they have to crack down on leakers and stuff like that. That is absolutely horrible. But for this video, I am comparing it to other franchises within Koro, specifically Beyblade, because that's what I know. I have a Beyblade channel and stuff like that, and I know people that are into Beyblade and big content creators that make videos about Beyblade, so that's the basis of my comparison and how we can all handle this with no localization properly. And the first thing I want to talk about is how leaks can really hurt creators and publishers and stuff like that. When you have something like I wouldn't say small, but it's small comparatively to something like Shonen Jump, and Koro, posting leaks online can severely hurt like sales or anything of a product because people can just go on Twitter and read it. They don't have to buy the new Koro. And the worst part is the manga actually tweeted out he knew this was going to happen. Like, he suspected Sonic fans being fucking brain dead and uploading pages, which is absolutely disrespectful to the creator. I mean, you had people adding him saying, ha ha, I'm pirating it, ha ha, piracy, ha ha, piracy. Like, look, this is not like pirating Nintendo games where this is a multi-billion-dollar company that's just an asshole to the fans and stuff like that, so people pirate Switch games. That's nothing like this. Absolutely nothing like these. These manga barely make any money off of this stuff, you know, and it's just absolutely so disrespectful to even think about uploading entire pages of this online. It's ridiculous. And of course, logically, you're gonna get the people going, oh, well, how do we talk about it online then? How do we even talk about it? Well, there's a few ways you can go about that. Not posting an entire panel. Instead, you can post a little snippet, distort it a little bit, change the color, maybe change like the resolution, kind of flip it, then you can post something like that. That would be fine, even a small little square. And I know that Japanese companies can be very butthurt and strict about how they do that thing, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people uploading the entire book online, not just a little snippet, because a little snippet and talking about it, that's 100% within fair use. I'm talking about the assholes who are posting this stuff online and ruining it for everyone else, because the reason why they're cracking down so hard is through all the dumbass Sonic fans going, oh, look at this, we're pirating it because he didn't release it in the US. You guys are the fault for why this is happening. You guys are completely at fault. This is why Koro is going to crack down. They already took down a few Twitter pages. It's going to happen to YouTube next. They're going to have their like Hawkeyes all over us soon. I don't think you guys understand how crazy this is. The fact it went on national news in Japan on Yahoo. Do you guys understand how crazy this is? And the crazy thing about this is Koro never went after anyone outside of Japan. Like, usually it was just people within Japan that would concede and delete their account. But now they're actually going for everyone. They're going for everyone who posts even a screenshot of it online. online. It is fucking insane. And there's a time and place for this entire piracy culture, and some people don't have a choice. Some people legitimately can't buy a Korokoro. Some people literally can't even officially support this in other countries, and you know what? That's fine. I'm not talking about you guys, but there's a difference between like having a website that's a bit under the table that everyone goes, okay, translation out now, link to that website, versus posting full screenshots on news pages and stuff like that. You know, there's a way to go about this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to change anything about that. I think Sonic fans are just going to do it regardless. But I am making this video just to warn people, hey, your accounts are literally going to go away soon if you keep doing this. You guys are fucking up severely. I've asked a few big content creators within Beyblade, hey, what do you think about this? And their entire question was, whoa, they posted full panels? That's crazy. And here's the thing, Sonic is bigger than something like Beyblade. Like, they're going to take your account down. And this leads me into my next point. And I'm not saying you guys have to, but I really suggest that anyone out there that cares about the Shadow Manga, that wants it localized, that wants to support the official creator, please go and buy the official release. Now, this is very simple. You can buy a digital copy on Amazon for about like $10, not even. And I know I'm not really a big fan of digital stuff, but for books and to support the Shadow Manga, this is the best idea in the best morally correct way you can go about this situation. Now, the first argument I always get when I say this, and I've been saying this over the last couple weeks on Twitter, is I am not gonna buy a book that I can't read, or why should I buy a book that I can't read? And from the surface, I can understand why someone would go about thinking this, but you guys are missing the entire point. If Japan sees us, if Korokoro sees that the massive Sonic fan base in the US is importing their book specifically just to own the Shadow Manga, just so they can say, I have the Shadow Manga, and then, you know, maybe go read a fan translation, they will go, hey, there's a market for this. There's people that actually want to see this get localized, and then it'll happen. Like for Beyblade X, they saw Beyblade fans were importing Korokoro and talking about it all over social media, being respectful about leaks. Of course, you have some dumbasses out there, but most people are very respectful about the leaks. They went, hey, there's actually a market for this. We're going to release the Volume 1 of Beyblade X for the first time in any Beyblade generation since the original, just because people were importing Korokoro and buying the official release. This is how you do it. This is how you do it properly. And again, I'm not saying you guys have to, but it is very important to understand that if we want a chance of getting this localized, this is a very good way to do it. Of course, being outspoken, being loud, saying, we want this. You know, I want to own this. I want to buy it. And some people are not keen about owning something twice. They don't want to throw away something. But the thing is, you're not throwing away money by buying the Korokoro in Japanese. You know, there's a lot of stuff that comes with it, you know? There's ads for cool toys and ads for games and stuff like that. And not to mention, you're not just throwing away your money, you're supporting the guy who made this, the manga who made this. You're supporting him if you buy this. You're supporting Korokoro if you buy this. You're supporting the creators if you buy this. I cannot stress how important this is. And of course, you're gonna have the people that just want to pirate for the sake of pirating. That's fine. You know what? If you want to be that way, if you don't want to support the official release, that's fine. You know, enjoy not having anything cool in the future. But if you want to support it, if you want to get this over to the West, if you want to get this over to other countries, we have to show the demand. And if they see that people from the US are buying it, we will get it. We will get it. And even they're kind of upset about fan translations, and I do think that is a bit stupid. But again, you have to understand, everyone out there has to understand that this stuff takes time. It's not going to be within a night or two. This is not Shonen Jump. This stuff takes time. It's not going to be a day or a week when this gets localized. It could be a month. It could even be a year, perhaps. And I am all for fan translations. I read the fan translation, but here's the thing. I also bought the Korokoro, so I supported the official release. And I'm not saying fan translations are bad. Far from it. This is how we can read some of this stuff. This is how we can enjoy some Japanese Sonic media. But the thing is, this is also important to not post that online either. You can't post screenshots on Twitter. Let's say if whoever translates it makes the new chapter, and you say, hey, this is out, here's a link. Don't post screenshots. That's how they detect it. That's how they see it. It is very important. Very important. I cannot stress this enough as someone that has experience with stuff like this before, who has talked to people, who has heard from people that have links to these companies. You have to do this the right way. This is so much different from video game leaks, and so many people are being absolutely disrespectful, and it's so disheartening. A lot of the people that read Korokoro in the West, the fans of it, have been thinking like, holy shit, Sonic fans are awful. And yeah, the fact this got on national news in Japan is insane. That is crazy. Like, everyone that I know has been saying, dude, your community is full of idiots. And I'm not calling you an idiot that's watching this video. I'm calling the people idiots who are mocking the creator, saying, look what I'm doing, haha. That's bullshit. Very disrespectful. And I ask every one of you to at least consider everything that I've said, and I want to hear your thoughts down below on what you think, if this is fair, or what your policy is in general. Because, again, a lot of opinions are around here, and a lot of valid ones. Some ones are a bit uneducated, to say the least. But I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions on this, and maybe I'll make another video on this topic further as more stuff develops. But I just want to say that for you guys today. More videos coming soon, and then see you signing out. See you guys in the next one.